easy getting up and down with legs this long and a body that weighs well over 1,000 pounds. Kind of scary the first time you hear it, but that's a typical roll in the bedding for Lord Admiral. So he's off to a 3-furlong breeze on December 29th here, and Martine is in the irons. We've got the heart rate monitor on board. We've got the speedometer as well. And as you can see here, Lord Admiral is smoking right along. This is the second 16th of a mile in the workout. And he hit a top speed of 40 miles per hour during that segment of the breeze. His peak speed for that workout, 40 miles per hour, was higher than his peak speed in any of his races so far. It was not a particularly fast time. He slowed down towards the end and went in about 37 seconds. However, his peak heart rate previously had been recorded at 236 beats per minute, and he went in 225 beats per minute for this workout, and that is not quite his known peak. So we reached a very high rate of speed without going all out. That's what the heart rate monitor tells us. So it was an excellent workout. We learned a little bit more about our horse, and we're very pleased with the way they went. We made one little change in the equipment for this breeze, and everybody's pretty happy with it, including the horse. We took the ring bit off and put a regular D bit on. Now, here's the ring bit that we had been using previously, and there is another video that we made about this ring bit and how and why we changed it. But we went back to a plain D bit, a very simple bit. And he doesn't fight this D bit nearly as much, keeps his head straighter, so we're much happier with that new equipment. You can also see the heart rate monitor in this picture. This is the transmitter, the 2 wires, one to the girth, one under the saddle. Those are the parts that pick up the heart rate, and it reads out on the watch on Martine's left wrist right here. It also records that heart rate. And you can also see where Martine has the iPhone with the speedometer app in it. It's in this black sleeve. Now he's got that turned so it's on the inside of his forearm. So he can see exactly how many miles per hour he's going. And that also records average speed and peak speed. That's how we know Lord Admiral hit 40 miles per hour during this workout. But then he got sick and we lost 3 weeks of training. You can see here he's fidgeting with his hind feet and just standing there with his head down, and I knew we had an intestinal thing going on, so we got the vet in, got him medicated, and it was a solid week before he could eat grain again, so he was on strictly a hay diet for a week. He lost quite a bit of weight. He lost about 20 pounds at a time when we were trying to get more weight on him. So we've already got about 25 pounds back on him. So we're gaining. He's eating really well. Things are going our way. And we'll be back on the track tomorrow for the first time in 3 weeks. But if you have to miss 3 weeks of training, it was probably the best 3 weeks to miss because the weather was awful. The races were canceled twice. The track was just in terrible condition. But now the sun is out, things are drying out, and as you can see here, Lord Admiral, the only horse without a sheet over him, is feeling pretty good, and I think he's telling us he is ready to go back to the races, and he is getting all the other horses wound up, and that's one of his favorite things to do. So he's ready to get back to work. We'll be reporting back shortly. We've got a little conditioning to do before we do a fast breeze, but we'll be back with another video soon. So stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't yet so you get notification when our other videos come out, and good luck at the races.